We hear it often. Breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. But these days, many nutritionists are recommending intermittent fasting diets, which call for 14 to 18-hour fasting windows. And that usually requires skipping breakfast. So, what's the truth? Is it healthier to eat a balanced breakfast or to avoid it altogether? Should you eat first thing in the morning? And if so, what should you eat or not eat? Which morning meals can set you up for a day of balanced blood sugar? And which breakfast classics might actually send you on a dangerous glucose roller coaster? Don't go anywhere, because we're about to show you 3 complete, easy-to-make, low-carb breakfasts that can help to keep your glucose levels in a safe range. Now, let's discover 3 low-carb breakfasts that help blood sugar balance. So, what is the real truth about morning eating and diabetes? While we grew up hearing about the importance of fueling up before school, we were also told that breakfast cereals were part of a balanced breakfast. Speaking of cereal, have you watched our new video, 5 breakfast cereals that barely raise glucose? Then you've already seen that there are actually a few hidden gems in the cereal world, which can be beneficial for your glucose control. But the truth is that many, if not most, packaged cereals are marketed to children through colorful box art and also through incredible levels of added sugar. That's why many cereals actually supply negative nutrition, filling your system with simple sugar carb content, but little to no fiber. And it's a main reason why many doctors and nutritionists now believe that breakfast foods may actually not be a great choice, especially if you are managing excess weight or diabetes. But here's the thing. Did you know that insulin sensitivity is actually often higher in the morning than at other times of the day? That means that your body may process sugar more efficiently earlier in the day. So, while intermittent fasting often means needing to skip breakfast, an eating schedule where you eat breakfast but avoid eating later in the day is now also often recommended by medical and nutritional professionals for those suffering from erratic glucose levels. The trick is to choose meals with ingredients that won't spike your blood sugar, while also giving you a range of beneficial nutrients and a good amount of fiber. So, let's make things ultra easy for you. Here comes 3 super quick, super satisfying low-carb breakfasts to keep your glucose low through the morning and into the afternoon. Number 3. Cottage cheese or Greek yogurt with berries and nuts. Cottage cheese isn't for everybody, but maybe even you can learn to love it. Why? Cottage cheese is jam-packed with vitamins and minerals, with a 1-cup serving containing just over 6 grams of carbs but an incredible 28 grams of protein. And research shows that this is one cheese which can actually help manage blood sugar levels. In fact, a recent study found that eating cottage cheese lowered participants' blood sugar by 38%. These incredible effects are largely due to the high protein content found within cottage cheese. Protein slows digestion, which then prevents sugar from being released into the bloodstream too quickly. Meanwhile, cottage cheese is an excellent source of heart-aiding, diabetes-fighting nutrients, including calcium, folate, phosphorus, riboflavin, selenium, and a 1-cup serving supplies nearly 60% of the recommended daily intake for cobalamin, aka vitamin B12. Cobalamin aids red blood cell formation, bone health, and importantly for older diabetics, it can reduce the risk of macular degeneration. But if you just can't stomach the taste or texture of cottage cheese, well, why not go for some Greek yogurt? Greek yogurt is especially high in protein, and studies show it can help improve insulin sensitivity. And like cottage cheese, it supplies a variety of heart-healthy, diabetes-fighting nutrients, including vitamin A, calcium, cobalamin, phosphorus, potassium, riboflavin, selenium, and zinc. To make this simple breakfast, just spoon 1 cup of cottage cheese or Greek yogurt into a bowl and add a few fresh berries, like strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries. And you can also toss in a handful of unsalted nuts, like pistachios, cashews, or walnuts. Berries are a great source of anti-inflammatory antioxidants and glucose-lowering fiber. In fact, studies show that regularly eating berries can improve insulin sensitivity, while also working to lower harmful LDL cholesterol. Nuts supply extra protein content, heart-healthy unsaturated fats, and cholesterol-lowering omega-3 fatty acids. The combination of cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, plus berries and even a few nuts, can do your body and your blood sugar levels a ton of good, while also helping you avoid a post-meal glucose spike. Our next option on this list may surprise you, but first, click the link in the description below to grab 3 unique diabetes-fighting guides for free. Superfoods for Diabetics shows you the best foods to eat for managing your blood sugar. Episode 1 of that diabetes documentary exposes the truth of today's food and healthcare industries, so that you can get a clear understanding of how to properly fight diabetes. And Snacks, Meals, and Desserts That Lower Blood Sugar is the cookbook you've been waiting for, full of delicious, diabetes-fighting recipes that you and your family will love. Simply click the link below to grab all 3 for free. Alright, let's get back to the list. Number 2. Multigrain Avocado Toast. You might have previously thought that the avocado toast trend wasn't for you, especially if you've been managing diabetes. But in actuality, not all bread is hazardous to your blood sugar. Studies show that the consumption of whole grain bread can actually improve blood sugar levels, as well as insulin sensitivity. In fact, a recent meta-analysis concluded that eating 2 servings of whole grains per day can reduce the risk of developing diabetes by 21%, thanks to their high level of fiber plus magnesium, coupled with their lower carbohydrate content than white breads. Whole grain breads can be a vast nutritional improvement over your typical toast. Meanwhile, avocado can be a fantastic morning choice, even for those managing diabetes, as this fruit is loaded with heart-healthy unsaturated fats, which will have no negative impact on your blood sugar levels. Plus, avocado supplies beneficial omega-3 fatty acids, along with beta-cytosterol. This plant compound has been shown to maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Research even shows that adding monounsaturated fats, such as those found in avocados, can provide improved blood sugar control. Monounsaturated fats actually work to decrease harmful LDL cholesterol, while increasing levels of healthy HDL cholesterol. Plus, they can help you to feel full, thus keeping you away from in-between meal snacking. Avocados also contain the antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin, which have been shown to aid eye health. This wondrous green fruit is also loaded with other diabetes-fighting nutrients, including vitamins B6, C, E, and K, beta-carotene, folate, magnesium, potassium, and riboflavin. To make your healthy breakfast avocado toast, simply toast up a slice of 100% whole grain bread. Spread half a ripe avocado on top, and feel free to sprinkle in some salt, pepper, and even a splash of blood sugar regulating lemon juice. But the diabetes-fighting powers of your avocado toast don't have to stop there. Add a bit of turmeric, and you'll gain further health benefits, including anti-inflammatory effects, improved antioxidant capacity in the body, increased brain health and cognitive function, and it helps to decrease the risk of heart disease. So, go ahead and enjoy your heart-healthy, blood sugar balancing avocado whole grain toast. What could be even tastier and healthier than Avo toast? Today's top diabetes-fighting breakfast meal is just ahead. But real quick, let's explore some of the most classic breakfast foods you should probably avoid. Of course, sugary cereals, as we've mentioned, will do your blood sugar control no favors. They can spike your glucose shortly after eating, and they can give you an overload of calories, especially if you add a ton of milk to your meal. Baked goods like croissants, danishes, and other breakfast pastries are loaded with simple sugars and carb content, which is sure to increase your blood sugar. And while steel cut oats can be a good morning option, be wary of the more processed instant oatmeals. Food corporations add extra sugar content to these quick meals, and they tend to contain less fiber and nutritional value than the less processed steel-cut version. Okay, so now that you have a better understanding of which morning foods to skip, what is possibly the very best classic breakfast for your blood sugar control? Number 1. Eggs and veggies. Yep, it's that simple. Eggs are the classic breakfast staple food, and they are also a nutritional powerhouse. Despite recent debate, research does indeed show that egg consumption can provide anti-diabetes benefits. In fact, a recent study found that type 2 diabetic and pre-diabetic participants who ate 1 egg per day had better fasting glucose levels than participants who did not eat eggs. Of course, eggs are a great source of protein, which, as we've mentioned, can work to slow digestion while also helping you to feel fuller quicker. And while eggs are high in cholesterol, studies now show that, eaten in moderation, eggs can improve needed HDL cholesterol while lowering levels of artery-clogging LDL cholesterol. Eggs are also a rich source of those omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to decrease harmful triglycerides while also working to support long-term blood glucose control. Plus, eggs are ultra-healthy and packed with vitamin A, folate, B vitamins, phosphorus, selenium, and eggs are a great source of the B vitamin choline, which helps to build cell membranes. Thanks to their wide variety of beneficial nutrients, eggs can improve eye health, reduce your risk of heart disease, and they can help you to lose weight. But eggs on their own can be a bit plain. So why not add some of your favorite veggies? To create your eggs and veggies, start with your healthy cooking oil of choice, like olive oil, and saute a handful of your most beloved, nutrient-rich veggies. Try peppers, mushrooms, spinach, tomatoes, or even asparagus. Choosing vegetables like these means gaining a heap of post-meal glucose-stabilizing fiber, plus a wide range of anti-inflammatory antioxidants and diabetes-fighting nutrients, including vitamin A, beta-carotene, folate, phosphorus, and selenium, while peppers specifically provide capsaicin, a compound which has been shown to boost metabolism, aid weight loss, lessen inflammation, and it's even been linked with the prevention of certain types of cancer. Plus, did you know that tomatoes are a good source of vitamin C? This antioxidant has been shown to help lower post-meal blood sugar. So many options here. But wait, what's the deal with eggs and blood sugar? On the glycemic index scale, eggs are rated 0. This means they have no impact on your blood sugar levels, but they could potentially help keep them nice and stable. So, give simple but satisfying eggs and veggies a go for your next blood sugar balancing breakfast. Well, there you have it. 3 low-carb breakfasts that help blood sugar balance. But what did you think? What's your diabetes-fighting breakfast of choice? Let us know by commenting below. Before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and be sure to grab your 3 free gifts. Plus, you can always feel free to show your appreciation for Diabetes Smarts by clicking the Thanks button. Thanks for watching. We wish you a happy and healthy day.